What's up, everybody? So I just finished my little workout routine for the day. I did my push-ups and my pull-ups and my dips and my calf raises, forearm training. So today we're doing a video about why you need to do sexual transmutation as a man. And it could also work for you as a female as well, or a lady. So as a man, you should practice sexual transmutation as a tool to help you get to your goals. So sexual transmutation helped me get to my goals by allowing me to focus. Because you got to realize you have sexual energy, right? When a man sleeps with a lot of different women, he is exchanging his energy and giving it to a woman, and he's getting that energy from the woman. So, if that guy is not focused on his goals, he doesn't have a lot of good things going on, that energy can affect the lady. Or if the lady has a lot of vices and, stuff like that, her energy can affect you. So the thing is, sexual transmutation is like a cleansing. When you are in sexual transmutation, when you practice abstinence from sex, when you abstain, right? You're allowed to use that sexual energy towards all your goals, whether it's fitness goals, your health goals, your financial goals, your career goals, your business goals, your investing goals, your relationship goals, your spiritual health goals, your emotional health goals. Like, all those goals can now be more easily attained by this abstinence from sex. And a lot of people just don't understand it's a life force energy, because when you have intercourse with a lady as a man, you have the ability to create a life, to create a being, create a person, a baby. And it's such an amazing thing, right? But it's like when you want to do that, when you are build yourself up, when you have things ready and aligned. I mean, imagine all the people who have children when they don't work on themselves, when they haven't put in the time and effort to get their career, haven't put in the time and effort with their faith with God or a higher being, haven't put in the effort to be their best self when they come in that relationship. It will affect the relationship. It will make it detrimental. So you want to build yourself up. You want to build with that life force energy, with that sexual energy, and use it to conquer your goals, to achieve all the things you want to achieve in life. And I'm not saying not to have, not to have intercourse, not to have sex, but I'm telling you to abstain from it for certain seasons of your life. I'll explain. Like, I was able to reach this aesthetic, my physique, my dream physique, because I practiced sexual transmutation. I abstained from sex for longest, probably like a year or 2 years. And when I would do that, I would have so much growth, because my energy and my time was focused on me growing and developing as a man. It wasn't chasing girls. It wasn't having a bunch of flings. It wasn't having a bunch of situationships. I wasn't dating 5 different girls. You have to realize it's taxing on your spirit and your energy. And a lot of men don't really understand this, because they lack father figures. We lack a lot of mentors in our life to show a good example. The mentors that men really have or they look up to are people that are famous, artists, things like that. People that aren't really the best influences in our life. But yeah, guys, your life force energy is what gets you kicking every day. It's that burst of energy, that excitement, that enthusiasm to just conquer the day, to just achieve, right? And it's something to be protected. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You got to protect your energy. There's a lot of energy vampires, friends, family, just haters. People are trying to take, especially when they see you have something that they want or they desire or they envy. They want to take something from you. So protect your energy, and value your time, value your space, value your effort, value all these things, guys. You know, it's so important in this day of age where it's so easy to go on a dating app and then just, you know, start dating a girl like that, right? You know, when you practice sexual transmutation, it allows you to have more mental clarity. It allows you to focus on a whole nother level with what you're trying to achieve. It allows you to have another level of discernment because you're not letting your flesh tell you what to do anymore. You're not letting your flesh say, I don't want to do this. You're controlling it. You're controlling the flesh. You're controlling that desire, right? You got to realize a lot of those desires of lust have destroyed some of the greatest men. David from the Bible, you know, Solomon from the Bible. It's like he was supposed to be the wisest guy, but he had trouble, you know, controlling his desire with lust and things like that. So it's like, you got to realize, like, you know, it's such a precious energy that we overlook. And even in churches, they don't really talk about, I mean, sure, they say wait until you get married to have sex and stuff like that, right? But they don't tell you why. They don't tell you that why that energy is so valuable for who you are, you know? And so, guys, it's okay to take a break from the dating scene. It's okay to rest and rejuvenate and put that time in you, you know, because you're your best investment for life as a man. You're your best investment. Without investing in you, you won't be able to do anything in your life. So it's like, invest in your mind, invest in your spiritual health, invest in your health, invest in your physical health, right? Invest in those things because those are priceless, guys. Those are priceless things. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I know it might seem off the wall, you know, for some people who don't know what I'm talking about. But I would recommend you guys look into it. I'm not here to tell you what to believe. I'm not here to tell you or even try to persuade you. But these are just my thoughts that I'm speaking out into the universe. It's your choice to hear it out or it's your choice to not. It's all good. Peace.